of the football to start this 2026 season. And you dream about the season starting and what might happen, and you kick the ball out of bounds right off the bat. Everybody just settle down. We got a long season to go. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. From the gun, the ground game.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sideline. Communicated, get lined up.
He'll try it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Jackson will throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They kick it away on fourth down. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The run inside. It's Sticky. There he goes. The 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kick. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Swings it out to his running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just ran him over. He's now got 78 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Eakin. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Hammond. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it day one.
Looking for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Offense in a bunch formation. There's some room. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man out of the backfield. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. Smashes through the tackle. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside. It's Dickey. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can make – you can play touch football in an elevator. And
on to running room at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Jackson gonna throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And they got it.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's got him. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game. Moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Run in the red zone. It's sticky. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's sticky. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jackson will throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. The run inside. It's Jenkins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Red Raider. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up here, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive lineman. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. But how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they
makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And that's a couple of mistakes already early in this football game, man. 2 fumbles by the QB. You've got to take care of the football. When you drop back, you start to feel pressure. 2 hands on the football. You can't continue to make mistakes like this. The defense capitalizes and recovers the fumble.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds a man on the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to... Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside, it's Jenkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, touchdown, Red Raiders! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Right on target this time. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now over to your game in Lubbock. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Thunderbirds will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jenkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And it's the Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Under fire. And he never had a chance.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Thunderbirds are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Calls his own number. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Sound strategy here to try to punt it away from that return guy.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The run inside. It's Dickey. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. Looking left. With the catch, it's Carter. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are, an 88-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And it's the Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. In the red area, it's Dickey. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it way down the field. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. First and 10 from the 23. Firing to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll run play action. He's going to throw deep right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. Trying to get behind the defense. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got some room, it was over.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And it's the Thunderbirds right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football.
Breaks into the open. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To throw, it's French. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Running inside, it's Kennedy. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's French. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.